Welcome to Business Highlights TV. Hi, I'm Scott Romig and I'm your host. And today I have a guest with me, Annette Pieper. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, Scott. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. So, Annette is a human potential coach, speaker, and trainer with an international best-selling book on goal achievement, Step Into Your Vision, and author of the upcoming book, Conquering Success Mountain. She started her business in 2002 and has served many businesses in their growth. So what are the topics that you speak about and train on?
Well, I have 5 pillars that I work under: mindset, entrepreneurship, leadership, sales, and peak performance. So when I'm working with an entrepreneur or working with a company to train their employees, I create custom packages within those 5 pillars, because generally when people seek me out, the issues that they're having, the things that they want to change and grow in their business fall within those 5 pillars.
Okay, all right. So how does the coaching process work?
The coaching process is a process of inquiry. So when a business comes to me or an entrepreneur comes to me and they want coaching, we go through a question and answer type of deal. So it's basically looking at what their goals are, what they want to accomplish in their business, what stopped them from achieving their goals in the past, and what they've used that's worked and hasn't worked. And from there, then we can define the strategy that's going to move them forward, and then I use that throughout the coaching process with them.
Okay, all right. So your business tagline says, awakening inner power, achieving outer results. Tell me a little bit more about what that means.
Well, I love awakening inner power, because what happens is we can have the best strategy, we can have the best plan in the world, but if we don't have the inner power, if we don't have that soul power, that passion, or the mindset, then we're going to get stuck in self-sabotage. We're going to find excuses, roadblocks are going to stop us from achieving our results. And so when we work on that inner power first, or while we're working on the strategies, then you're more likely to achieve results. So we have an inner game of life and we have an outer game of life, and that works with business as well. So the inner game is your mindset, is your personal power, and the outer game is the plans, the strategies, and the actions that you take. So you've got to have some alignment between the two in order to get the results that you're looking for.
Okay, that makes sense. So you say on your website that in today's market there are 3 critical components to achieving success: getting rid of self-sabotage, having a business plan, and innovation. Share a bit more about these components.
Well, self-sabotage stops people in their tracks on a daily basis. It's the number one thing that holds you back from the success that you want to have. And the tricky thing about self-sabotage is a lot of times you don't really know that you're sabotaging yourself. So that's where a coach really comes in handy, because they can see the blind spots. They can see that unconscious self-sabotaging habit that you have that's sitting right back here outside of your awareness, and bring that to the forefront so that you can make changes. Then with having a business plan, I work with a lot of entrepreneurs that are running a business without any kind of real solid foundation or plan. So that's very important. And so I really work on business planning. And even if you work for a company, a business plan is important, because I'm sure you don't want to stay in the same position. You want to move up in the company. You have goals that you want to reach within the company and have that as part of your growth. So having a business plan there is powerful as well. And then innovation, you've got to innovate in your business. What you did yesterday or last week or last year may not work tomorrow. I mean, how many times have we seen products that are hot sellers and all of a sudden they just drop off the face of the earth because something new came on the market and it just wiped them out? So you've constantly got to be innovating your processes, your products, your services, your systems, your marketing. And so innovation is what's going to keep your business alive.
Okay, all right. So you say that you take a whole life approach to success. What do you mean by whole life?
Whole life is a different way of saying holistic, I guess, but really it's your business and your life are intersected. They're intertwined. They're really not separate from each other. You know, we hear that a lot. Don't take your business to your personal life to work or don't take business home, but you can't help it. It's human nature. And so the idea with the whole life approach is being able to create harmony in all areas of life, so that when you have to really buckle down and put in 24/7 on your business to get something new out, your personal life isn't falling apart, and when you have a crisis with your personal life, your business doesn't fall apart. And also that you're creating the health and wellness and have that stamina to run your life. And so I have a really vast background in psychology and health and nutrition, as well as the coaching and leadership and business expertise. So I get to bring all that to my clients. I just love it.
I bet you do. Gosh. So what systems do you have in place to identify what the needs are for a business owner, as well as what their employees' needs are?
Again, it's about asking the right questions and really digging down deep below the surface to find out what the real needs are, because a lot of times they come to me with a need, but when I dig down deeper, it's like, there's some serious stuff that needs to be worked on. And also, in order for me to present myself as a coach to them or a trainer, I need to know if I can solve their problem, because it might not be the right fit. And so I might not be the right fit for them. They may not be the right fit for my company. And so I want to make sure that that's clear, because nobody wants to hire a coach that's not the right fit, and I don't want to have clients that aren't the right fit for me either. So there's got to be this inquiry process. Okay, all right. So that's a lot of great information. So if people want to get in touch with you, how can they do that? They can find me on my website at AnnettePieper.com, and you got to remember to spell Piper, P-I-E, like the yummy dessert. Okay, could you say that website one more time? AnnettePieper.com. Okay. All right. Great information from Annette. So that concludes this series for Business Highlights TV. I'm Scott Romick. Until next time.